on the screen, feeling kinda blue. Need a peek at the future, something shiny and new. Luna's here, with cards in my hand. Australia's blunt reader, gonna help you understand. Three card red, yeah, even today. Forget that one card thing, we're gonna play. Got questions burning, riddles in your head. Come on down, babe, let's see what's ahead. Horses gotta lay down the law. Tough love, only no whimpering or ah. I understand you gotta type those words or you'll be booted out with the flux of sad birds. Three card red, yeah, even today. Forget that one card thing, we're gonna play. Got questions burning, riddles in your head. Come on down, babe, let's see what's ahead. A pregnancy test, and if you're breaking up homes, you'll be put to the test. This ain't no fluffy channel, it's real and it's raw. So buckle up, buttercup, and get ready to draw. Awakening crazies, welcome to the fold. Share your weird stories, let your truth be told. But get off the couch and ditch the TV screen. Gotta hustle and mingle to make your dreams keen. Three card red, yeah, even today. Forget that one card thing, we're gonna play. Got questions burning, riddles in your head. Come on down, babe, let's see what's ahead.
Hey there, tarot enthusiasts. Welcome to TrinityTarotLive.com. I'm Apple Luna, your blunt yet caring tarot reader from Australia, and today I'm here to share some important rules and disclaimers for our free live tarot readings. Let's dive right in. First off, I offer free live one-card tarot readings on one channel and 3-card readings on another. Remember, you're eligible for one reading per channel per day. Break this rule and you'll be blocked. Now let's talk about what not to ask. No pregnancy questions, and I don't help break up marriages. If you're the other woman or man expects some tough love, please don't spam the chat, wait your turn. Posting your question repeatedly or too early, that's a no-go. And don't be surprised if I get cranky about it. It's only fair to give everyone their time. Speaking of chat, English only please. And don't ask for extra cards. I'll give them if I think you need them. Remember, this is a tough love channel. If you're sensitive, this might not be the place for you. Donations are non-refundable gifts. And about saying I understand, it's legalese. Instead, say I don't understand. I comprehend you. Because I'm taking away your rights when I understand. To manage the queue, use computer codes starting with an exclamation point. You can exclamation join the queue or exclamation position to find out your number in the queue. This helps us keep things organized. I reserve the right to remove anyone, especially if I feel you're not part of my soul family. Even if you don't get a reading, staying in the queue counts as getting a reading. If you don't exclamation, leave the queue. My readings require action from you, or they are void. If you don't change your routine, don't expect different results. Also, stop picking your cards. It's my job to divine both the card and the deck. I'm not a fortune teller, I divine answers and read energy. I'm here to coach you through your awakening. Remember, tarot readers divine, gypsies tell fortunes. There's a difference. Now, the disclaimer. Tarot readings are subject to interpretation and should not be taken as absolute. They're for entertainment purposes only and not 100% guaranteed. They don't replace professional advice. Your decisions are your responsibility. I assume no liability for your choices based on my readings. Use your judgment, and it's only with this understanding that your reading will proceed. Alright, that's it for the rules and disclaimer. Remember, the messages come through me, not from me. Don't get angry if you get a negative read. Thanks for watching, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to both channels for your free readings. See you in the chat. Stay awakened and keep that third eye open. Bye for now.
Hey, how you doing? Give me a second, I'm still sitting up behind you. I don't feel like I'm quite ready. I feel like it's got. How is everyone today? I hope you're well. Welcome in Sahara. You're brand new. I've never really seen you lately. Sexy Sarah, welcome in. I see Maureen is here. Hello, and Schumann, sweetheart. And who else is that with? Marlene, I'm going to let you go first because you went and commented on the post before I started the live, so I don't have to check on it. So I'm going to let you go first just because I'm rewarding you for doing what I've asked you to do before I asked you to do it and when I asked you to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Maureen, then we're going to do Six Sarah, then we're going to switch straight to Marlene, then we're going to jump onto the normal queue, going Rodney, Panda, and Schumann, and Sophia. So sorry about the mix around today. My voice is weak today. Well, I never change my settings, and I don't understand why my settings change. Just let me switch mics. Thanks, Maureen. Just give me a second while I'm just sorting out this microphone. I just need to switch microphones. All right, is this microphone better? Is this more clear? Can I just get a mic check before I start? Mic check. Where's my thing? Mic check. Where's the mic check? Mic check. Sounding good now. Okay, thanks for that. Do you like the mic check? I won't turn on the music today in case it interferes with the sound. We might have to close early, knock, because I've got a Etsy read, which is why I was late this morning. The lady is going to come in. I've just got to send her a link, so I'm going to get everything set up, say what I've got to get, then take a second before I start. Okay, so you guys know what's going on. We're doing 3-card readings here. Ask your question in a 3-card way. We don't need to go through all of that. That's all right. We're going to light a candle or do some sage. I'm going to play a video and light some sage back here and say a prayer at the same time that you guys are seeing the video anyway. So it just, I don't know, it looks better. I feel like it looks better. So we'll do that. I have a bowl of white sage and black tourmaline. I'm going to clear the negative energy. I call upon the higher self to answer these questions. I seek only truthful answers which are aligned with the highest and greatest good for all concerned. And that will just stay off to the side smoking while the session is going. Okay. Hello, we're going to begin now. Okay, I've already said the prayer. I'm just lighting the stage. Thanks, Halo Angel. I see you've commented. You're definitely getting a reading. Hey, Lady Luck, welcome in. Alright, that part's out the way. Make sure you go and comment on the posts. We've got a few today. We've got angel numbers. We've got Apple's Dad Says. There's the Aura photo. If anyone's got an iPhone, I'd like you to download that app and take a photo and send it to me, if you could. I'd like to just have some fun. We've got Pet Speaks uploading this week. We've got Confession Channels uploading this week. We've got pick a card readings uploading this week. So make sure you go and like some of the videos. There's a selection for you to like. Alright. So the list has changed because we've had Lady Luck come in as well. Alright. Just let me find the person. Maureen. Alright, Maureen's first. Sarah is next. So I'll push Sarah up. I think I saw her comment. Okay, High Priestess, thank you for commenting. I'm seeing your comments coming in. So if I see your comment come in on my phone, you're definitely getting a reading. If I don't, I can't give you a reading until you comment. Let's just put up the donation thing. It annoys me that it goes away. Oh, and I didn't change that either. Just getting in the energy. A little bit hard without the music. Let me just change it. I'm not happy. No. I have to leave this up, guys, because it's a warning. I'll fix that tomorrow. Maureen. 3 heart cards decks with messages. What's the 3 heart card decks? 3 heart card decks. What's that? 3 heart. Just looking in the confessions drawer. It could mean the karmic cards. Can you just clarify what you want? Dark. No, that doesn't have 3 hearts. Gotta love this oracle. No. I can't find any with 3 hearts on them. I don't know which one you mean, Maureen. Pink hearts. Okay. Thank you. We've also got the red hearts if you forget, because guys, I've got a whole drawer of confessions that you don't even use. I used to pull one out a day in the 1 card reads, but you never listen to my options, and I really feel like people's thoughts are like shades. Like 1 minute they're like this and 1 minute they're like that, and when I pick the different decks to feature, it's like picking up different shades of each person. And when you don't want to see all the shades, you're not getting a complete picture of the person. Marlene, yeah, I do. We've got a couple of members to do in front of you, but you're first on the free queue as a reward for commenting first and being ready for the show. Okay, so just be patient, sweetie. I need to heal my inner child wounds. And I feel like a lot of us have inner child wounds that need healing. You know, things that we've learned of our parents that aren't quite true. I'm truly sorry. You deserve better. And they're sorry for something they've said or done, or maybe something they're going to do. And I want you to know they're looking at your pictures on their phone, maybe in your social media, or maybe they have a photograph of you. Thank you, Maureen. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Oh shit, I've got to send that link to this lady on Etsy. Knock. Let me just get the next person on the screen. Sarah, you're next. I'll just do Sarah's and then Apple also has a one card channel. Yep, thanks. Beautiful. I'm just going down the chat. And we got Lady Luck in. Okay, Sarah, hello. Welcome in, Desi girl. Yes, he took a picture of you yesterday. Oh my god. There you go, Maureen. That one resonated. Head, heart, and spirit for Sarah. How's your twin sister, Ashley? What if your twin flame is your sister? I often wondered about that with twins. It's like you're born with your twin flame. I like to think of it that way. I don't like to think of your twin flame being some man that takes all your shit. Alright, Sarah, head, heart, and spirit. The Two of Coins says it's a balancing act. Your head knows that it's got to make choices that maybe it's not going to like. But your brain is adaptable. Your head makes logical decisions that are practical for your life, and your head is able to prioritize things and juggle what needs to be done in order to get things done. With your head, you make quick decisions and good financial decisions as well. If you make this decision or a decision with your heart, then the Three of Swords says you might be making it using your emotional pain. That you might be using grief or disillusionment, sorrow or depression, heartbreak or a misunderstanding, tears or loss to make your decisions in a negative way that will affect your future in a negative way. And spirit. So spirit is saying you will have emotional fulfillment, but you need to look for it within yourself, not on the outside with another person. Once you feel completely content, love will come. You won't be pushing and straining towards it, and you'll be feeling good. With doing the spiritual awakening and the healing and that, you're going to go through a breakthrough and you're going to come out the other side a better person, even though it might be a little bit hard. The less you fight it, the easier it is. So I knew that I was going to have to lose all my possessions that weren't important. So I donated them and I sold them instead of literally losing them. You've got to think about it in another way. If this is what you're supposed to do, how can you achieve this in a different way? So one of the parts of the awakening is losing your shit and being less materialistic, basically. And I found the sovereignty puzzle did that for me, but it might be something different for you. Thank you, Sarah. That was your reading for today. We've got Lady Luck in the room. Divine Empathic Clairvoyance. And then Marlene, you should be after that as long as no other members come in. I have to do the members first, my darling. So just be patient. Just try to get random. Sarah, you'll find the messages come through to you if you do random things and make your decisions based on a case-by-case scenario. Instead of going, oh, I always say yes to this, so I'm going to say yes. Go, oh, I wonder how I feel about this today. I think I might say no today. Okay? Be random. Be more random. All right. Thank you. We're going to find Lady Luck now. Thanks, Lady Luck, for posting again. Pink hearts from this co-worker. Now, these pink heart cards, they're how I, when I made my Apple Luna cards, I used these cards as a good basis of where to start, and then I added extra ones and changed the way they set them slightly. So my cards, my Apple Luna cards are very similar to these pink heart cards. Not the same, but similar. I want to commit to you. This person wants to commit to you. In fact, you are the only one they see at the moment. They hope that you haven't moved on. And I want you to know that they're a self-sabotager. So they might want to be in a relationship, but they might do everything the opposite way so that it sabotages the relationship happening. Thank you. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Thanks, Lady Luck. That was your reading. I'm just getting all the members out the way, not before I let this other lady know that she can come in for a reading. Otherwise, I don't want her to wait in the queue for ages. Alright, can I have Divine? Where are you, darling? Divine Empathic Tarot and, Divine Empathic Tarot and, I can't remember the rest of her name, is an excellent reader. Divine Empathic Tarot, Empathic Clairvoyance in Tarot. She's an excellent reader. She's a very natural reader. She doesn't wear heavy makeup. She's not fake. She's got all her own nails. She's got all her own teeth, unlike me. I love her energy. I want to support her like she's been supporting me by joining membership in my other channel. And I want to help her monetize and get to 1,000 subscribers so that she can start her on her way with her voyage into tarot and the divine. So please help me support Divine by joining her channel and helping get her subscribers up. When she gets to monetize at 1,000, she's going to give away some free readings, free Zoom readings. So make sure you're got the chance to win one of those. There's her link if you'd like to just go and subscribe. Are you getting any coming over? I hope you're getting some. If you'd like to, when you come in next time, do a quick reading, we can put you on the screen with me. If you feel up to it, we can talk outside the show. But maybe you'd like to just come in and when you come in and do a collective read for everyone and get some interest coming that way. So you said pretty good message about dreaming about your love in 7 minutes. Oh, well, okay. So Divine has, if you want to manifest your love, she's going to teach you how to dream about your love in 7 minutes. Is that right? Excellent. I hope you're getting an increase from the traffic here. Like I just want to support you. You're excellent. Hi JP, how you doing? I just saw that you're in. All right, let me do your question and let's get started. Do you see me meeting anyone new regarding love this summer? Huh? I don't know. Go and take a look on the table. Okay. Sorry, that was my housemate. Let me just think. Okay, first of all, you need to release the fears that you have about falling in love, about getting hurt. You've got your walls up and you can't find love if you're not open to love. And you're not open to love because you're like, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to risk that. And love is all about risks. If you don't take risks, you can't find love. If you sit back and waiting for someone to make action towards you, like nothing's going to happen, honestly. You need to release the fear and anxiety you're holding on to about finding your true love, I guess. You need to hear what people are saying and you need to be able to trust what they're saying. So you need to have trustworthy people in your life. And then something needs to be unveiled. There's some sort of hidden truth. I keep picking up some sort of hidden truth with you. Divine. The Page of Wands says you might lack some self-confidence. See, I really feel like you're trying to do the soulmate mission before the self-love mission here. You might have some self-limiting beliefs. You might not feel like you are worthy of love. You might not feel like love is going to come to you, or you might not be just manifesting it in exactly the right way. I know you're a good manifester because you're a reader, but I think it's important to focus on redirecting some of your energy from your love life into your spiritual life. And when you complete yourself, you'll like, you're honestly, what I found this article, right? So your brain is sending out fucking Wi-Fi signals. Like, they have detected an electrical signal coming from our brains and being sent out like a fucking Wi-Fi symbol. Yeah. And what's going on is you're sending out this signal. Now, all signals in this planet attract like signals and repel different ones, kind of. So if you're thinking negative things, you will attract negative things. It's actually scientifically proven now what I'm saying is correct. So don't think about what you don't want to happen. Don't think about 70 things that you do want to happen because you're over manifesting there. And what you're doing is you're turning from manifesting the way I do by thinking only of the thing that you want into manifesting like a Scientologist, where they think of everything that they don't want and cross them out, and everything that's left is what can happen. So they manifest a different way. Hey, Amber baby, might be time to find a new path. And I feel like once you get to 1,000 subscribers, you might find a new energy because you'll be making money on this. It won't be just energy and time and a few donations here and there. Do you get donations? Are you set up for donations? I can help you with that too. Anything you need help with, Divine, just let me know. I do want to help you with music because music is a struggle. Any music you use right now is going to get deleted and your videos will not be monetized. So be aware of that right now. You need to have royalty-free music and I can supply you with that free. All right, let me just catch up on what you said. And not putting yourself out there enough, right? And I do everything for my daughter and not enough for me. Yeah, you got to do a little bit for yourself as well, darling. I think you know I'm saying that I'm not. And I'm over my daughter's father. I think there's a part of me that's still holding on to him. So I did a cocaine. Excellent. don't ask for tarot reads about him, divine empathic tarot, because every time you ask for a tarot read from me, particularly, I go through your connection with him and reconnect you. So if you've cut the cord, try not to ask for questions about him, and if you do ask questions, cut the cord again, because I reconnect you, okay? Because how else can I explore him? I'm not a fucking psychic. Okay, no worries, we're closing the queue now. JP I saw come in. Can you get ready, JP? And I'll have Marlene getting ready as a reward for being the first one. The first one who comments will get to go first. I've decided. Thank you, Divine. I'm just going to try and see if JP's got the comment. Thank you, my darling. Apollina Confessions? Sure, let's get them out. How's Amber? Is she in the room? Amber, baby. I've got to look for that Aura app today. I'm going to try and find a free Aura app so we can have a game together. I talk about you to my friends. I talk to my friends about you, sorry. I'm very attracted to you. And they do want to, but they keep telling themselves for some reason they can't. Welcome in, Amber. I'll find that app today for us. Thanks, JP. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily reading. All right. Zahara, we'll just get you to wait till it's your turn and you get called up or you're number one on the queue. Hi, Helga. Welcome in. Marlene, do you want to get ready? Marlene? Am I caught up now or not? I think I am. So I can call Thriving Panda and Schumann. Thanks, Marlene. I know SJ's having a hard time, but the love he shows, was it only in the moment? Or is he coming back to offer me his God? He's kind. He's got... Marlene, I'm still worried because you know that he's having a hard time, but you still want to know what's going to happen with your love life. And honestly, it's not his priority at the moment. I'm struggling to get into the energy because he doesn't want to think about love. Stop doing this. You're attacking him. Go and find a hobby or do something to distract yourself from thinking about love and this person for a while and give them a bit of a break. Let me get you a card or two or three. What's the love he showed only in the moment? Now, if you've had sex with someone, you made a mistake. Honestly, the boys really want to have sex. The girls really want to have love. The girls are making their decisions with their feelings. The boys are making their decisions with their dicks. You have to keep this in mind. we've got a no card in reverse. So it says, did he just show his love in the moment? No, he does care about you, but you need to have reality and some clarity about the situation you're in. If you've had sex with someone too early, you've given 100%, and there's nowhere to go from here. You can't go up, you can't go higher, you can only come down the other side of the mountain because you've reached a peak. You were supposed to hold off on sex until you were basically married, because sex is a sin and you're only supposed to get married if you can't not have sex. It says so in the Bible. In my Bible. Like in the Jesus Bible. It's not really my Bible. I believe in Jesus, but I don't like him. Like if you're going through the awakening and you see Jesus, don't marry him. Alright. The devil. Unhealthy patterns are in your life. And I feel like you might be thinking that by showing someone, you have to be careful about the way that you show men affection, because they take it completely the wrong way. And I feel like there could be a misunderstanding where he wants a physical relationship with you or something, and you want a spiritual relationship with him. I feel like there's a little bit of a difference with the way that you want the relationship to be. Does that make sense to you at all? I'm not sure, Marlene. Is he coming back to offer you his love in his timing? Now I'm going to say, if he said the words, I love you, while you were having sex, he probably didn't mean it. Especially if he said it before you had sex. If he said it after, there's a chance that the sex was good. Guys are weird. I spent many years trying to work them out. Marlene, last card for you. You need to let go of your fear and anxiety and worries about this situation. Distract yourself and do something else for a while. If he's meant to come back, he's already coming. If he's not meant to be there, he was never yours in the first place, and he's been something that you need to learn a lesson of. So if I was you, I would sit and think of what lessons you've learnt from this situation. For example, I learnt very early not to meet up with the person when I first met them, to get to know them on the phone first, because if I met up with them, they wanted to have sex with me straight away and they didn't want to get to know me. But if I made them wait to meet me, then they've taken time to get to know me, and then I've got that connection with them. So sex is okay then. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I know the person. It's not a stranger. You got to do it in a certain order. All right. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you so much for commenting first. That was your reward, your reading earlier. I hope that helped. I do think you just need to forget about this for a while and just let it happen. It's too tangled up. I literally try to get through this connection and there's all these knots and I can't get through them to give you a proper answer. I'm sorry. It's Zahara. And Schumann, where are you? Did you come in and get ready? Let me check on then Schumann. Zahara and Halo Angel. I'm going to take a quick break before I do the next reading because I've got to send a message to this lady. Don't fucking Thriving Panda. Where are you? General messages. You're so quiet, thriving. What's wrong with your energy? It's weak. And Schumann, there's you. I see yous now. So we're going to do Anne Schumann and Thriving Panda, and then we'll take a quick break before Halo and the Hero. Sorry, guys. Feel a little bit disorganized today. I still feel weird from my injection. I feel like I'm not entirely tuned in, but I am, but I'm not. It's like I can't detect it. It's like looking at your connection through a mirror. Okay, let's get some cards from Zoya. I'm going through a spiritual awakening, and you all are going through a spiritual awakening. Stop focusing on only one part of it, and Schumann. You need to get some spiritual cards. She is dreaming about you. She sees you in her dreams. And she is very attracted to you, but I'm not sure if she's going to act. Her energy is cautious. All right. Thank you, Anne Schumann. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Thriving Panda. You can have a general message, sure. Thank you. We've got an Ace of Wands. And aces are always brilliant cards to get because they're about new beginnings. This is about you finding a new passion in your life. Maybe a love life even. But I would say find the passion in your life, and that will bring the passion into your love life. You need to go for it a little bit more and take a few more risks. You can't, oh my goodness, okay, so people are going to be really attracted to you at the moment. You are like an aphrodisiac. So use your charms and your wiles at the moment. Your, your pheromones are going to be strong at the moment. So make sure you try to get in person with people that you're interested in, because they will have a chemical reaction to you at the moment. Make sure you don't have sex with anyone though, because they might mistake this feeling they're having for a sexual one instead of a connection. You got the Awakening card. I love this card. It's got an angel guiding the way, and I feel like the angels are guiding our way, especially with the angel communication. So make sure you comment on that post. You need to go through the part where you forgive yourself and everyone in your life that's ever hurt you, ever, including your parents. You need to do a self-evaluation of where you are now and how you got there and where you are going to go from here. You need to set your mission and complete each mission before you start the next mission. You need to have a rebirth. And this is about taking some action on some things that are stagnating in your life. A decision needs to be made, which will bring about renewal. The Eight of Swords says that you need to release these limiting beliefs you have about yourself and your situations and other people. You need to have more mental strength and know that you have come so far that you would not be the person that you are if it wasn't for the problems you've surmounted in the past. You wouldn't be this strong. You wouldn't be this amazing. And you wouldn't be this honest and trustworthy if you hadn't had negative things happen, like people steal and lie to you. You need to set yourself free on what you think you need to do, Because honestly, the only thing that's important here is belief in yourself and what you believe. Because we're in a program, your brain is sending out Wi-Fi signals and connecting with the world around you and telling it what to do. So your thoughts are very important. When you string letters together, you are literally spelling, you are casting spells in this matrix. You are saying codes to the matrix that are making things react in not only this dimension, but other dimensions as well. Like when we do things here, it slightly affects other dimensions, is what I found out. Because I was playing 3 Lies and a Truth with people from other dimensions. Sorry, I wasn't down the bottom of the chat. I didn't see you come in, Christine. Okay, let me just catch up on all the chat. Going Panda, spot on. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know it resonated. As I said, because I've had my injection, I really can't, I'm back to telling fictional stories on my cards. I don't feel I feel like I'm divining, but like I said, it's like the connection is I'm looking at my connection through a mirror rather than feeling my connection. So I can see it and I can understand what it's doing and I can understand how it feels, but I can't feel it. So it does feel like I'm telling fictional stories. So make sure you check your facts. All right, Thriving Panda, we've done you. Sega missed out. I'm going to have to I'm really confused. So we did that. So Zahira and Halo we've caught up, and I've seized Zahira's. And I see Halo Angel. So I'll get to you next, Halo Angel. Thanks, Nock. You're so wonderful. Okay, so here, Zahara. Who is it? What's the situation? Like, am I using the crush cards or am I using the dark confession cards because they're an X? I need to know what tone of voice to use. Oh, my buttons aren't working. Can we have a situation here? I'm going to move on to Halo. Zahara, can you please give me a situation? We're going to keep it going with Halo. How will my first kiss with the man on your mind be like romance? I don't know why you are manifesting the kiss with a certain person when you should be manifesting the qualities of your soulmate and waiting for them to come toward you. You get what I'm saying? You're going, oh, I want this man to kiss me. I'm manifesting that. And you should be manifesting your soulmate. I want a person who has these qualities. This person is my soulmate. This is the connection that I want. Instead of going, I'll just take anyone who will kiss me. Because that's what you're basically manifesting. I'll take anyone who will kiss me. He looks good. Zahara, I needed the extra information. I've moved on to Halo and I'm in Halo's energy. Christine is going to get a reading. I'm just finding her on the chat. I haven't got up to where Christine comes into the room yet, to be honest. All right. So first of all, I want you to know this is a risky endeavour. This is an unstable situation. There are delays, and you might be too busy for this romance to blossom. There is greed, where you're only worried about yourselves, and that's him too, not just you, because you might think, I'm not worried about myself, but you are looking for love with someone who might not be ready for love. So yeah, you are. You need to have a little bit of caution and put this under review and revise if you really want to manifest kissing someone. Why don't you manifest marrying them or something first instead of just kissing them? Like, when I met the gods, they were basically disgusted with us, with the way that we treated love. They think that sex and love should not be equated because sex is for reproduction. It's not for fun. Okay? It is fun, but it's not for fun. I'm struggling to find a voice. I might use the romance fairies. Romance angels, romance fairies. Romance angels. I'm thinking romance angels. Yeah, so guys, you need to stop, like, whenever you're wanting to be in a relationship, stop thinking about sex. Don't even go there till I'm married, because the only reason you get married is so you can have sex. And say no to this particular guy. It's okay, Halo. You're allowed to manifest however and whoever you want. Thanks, Helga. I agree. You need to know that you deserve love. You don't need to do anything for it. You don't need to try. You don't need to strain. You don't need to put yourself in situations or do extra things. Love will just come to you if it's meant to be. If you're straining and trying and pushing and you keep getting blocked, well, this is the angel's way of saying this is not for you. This is an unstable situation. And I feel like there might be religious factors involved. Something to do with the religion or maybe your culture that might cause problems. You know, maybe even you coming in for tarot readings could cause a problem with their religion. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringings and your spiritual path. And I feel like you're closed-minded about, have you done study about other religions and other gods? Because literally in the Bible, the word for God at the beginning of the Old Testament is the plural word for God. And when I was reading the Old Testament, there is one statement that stuck out in my mind. It said, I'm not that God. I will go and get the God that does that. So there are many gods. And I suppose in the Indian culture, you guys have many gods, but consider that Jesus, though he was a man, has been epitomized as a god. Thank you, Halo Angel. Good luck with this. I'm going to get you one card from the Apple Luna. It's I do want to, but. Not really, but I will give you a romance fairy if you feel like that was more your case. To be quite honest, the pictures are basically the same. And it's just slightly different. Thank you for saying you like the reading. You know, sometimes you don't hear what you want to hear, sometimes you hear what you need to hear. And I found that with the awakening, everyone that's focused on love is kind of stuck because they're trying to do this soulmate mission before they're trying to do the other mission, the self-love mission. Okay, first kiss. I agree, Halo. This is better. You're right. But I felt like that was an important message that I had to give to you. So we'll give you one of these as well. You're going to have to wait until you meet up, obviously, to kiss. And to meet up, you might have to take some risks. You might have to ask him on a date or to meet up at a certain time when you're available or at a certain place. And I feel like there will be sexual tension. And I feel like you'll want to kiss, but I don't know, something's going to stop you. And I feel like it's this passion that you're feeling. It's too overwhelming for both of you, and it's making you both feel nervous. So I think the first kiss will be basically his lips. I feel like someone kissing, but their lips are sliding across my cheek. So I can feel the wetness of their mouth, but it's not on my lips, and it's not. It's at the corner of my lips, from my cheek to the corner of my lips, and it's not a passionate kiss or anything. It's more like, oh, thank you, I can't wait to see you again, and sort of slide across the face kiss. And I just feel like it's because you put too much pressure on yourself. You're feeling like this immense passion and connection with this person. And I feel like it's overwhelming for both of you. You're nervous. It makes you nervous. Makes you paranoid that you're going to do the wrong thing and lose this person. Do you get what I mean? I thank you, Halo. I hope that it makes you. I want everyone to feel satisfied when they come in, so I hope you're satisfied with that. I don't mind giving extra cards if you're not very satisfied. But if I give you an answer you don't like and you say you're not satisfied, tough shit. You got to leave the sugar with the cookies, guys. Okay, the next one we're going to do is Zahara. Then we've got to find Christine on the queue. Thank you for letting me know it's your ex, but now it's a crush. What is on his mind? Well, I feel like he has some dark confessions for you because of the ex situation. There's just some things that he'd like to say to you, and he's going to use me to do it because, quite honestly, he needs a buffer. He doesn't want to say these things to you and get upset. It was a short relationship, and you ended the relationship. Yeah, well, I was picking up that there is a little bit of unfinished business. So, can I just ask Sahara, why are you cutting off your nose to spite your face? The fact of the matter is, you've broken off a relationship with someone that you now want to, you now have a crush on, so you want to get back with them. Why the fuck did you break up with them in the first place? Was it to prove a point? Was it to show them they couldn't do something? Because if you go back, you're just reneging and telling them they can do whatever they want to you. I feel alone, and in the dark, where is my light? This person feels alone. They had a real connection with you, and I feel like they're either confused about what happened or they don't understand what they've done entirely. He had a girlfriend. Oh, okay. Well, he's feeling overwhelmed. and he's drowning in his own thoughts. And I feel like he's deeply unhappy in his relationship because he's cheating. And sweetheart, you've got to know, if you've had sex with this person, it was about them feeling depressed about their life and needing to feel happiness and love for a minute to get through, mostly. You've broken up with them, so I'm glad you did that, because you should never come between someone and a girlfriend. Honestly, you need to get your own man. I'll put on the theme music. It's in the theme music that I don't help people third party situations. And just for your attention, I do hand them their ass. I understand your situation is slightly different where you're not doing this, but you're now crushing on him and he's in a relationship. I'm sorry, that's not allowed. Go and get your own man. We're going to use the crush cards, and we're going to give you another couple cards. He could easily fall in love with you. But quite honestly, he only sees you as a friend that he can have benefits with. At least he sees you as a friend. Could be worse. He could have no respect for you at all. Thank you, Zahara. That was your read for today. I'm sorry it wasn't more positive. Don't get involved with people in relationships. They're in a relationship that's not working, and they're trying to fix it by sleeping with other people. They're broken, and they're going to damage you. Don't put yourself in that situation. Make them break up with someone before you get intimate with them or have a relationship with them, where you are in a situation where you are alone with them, or you are talking for long hours about things that are important, like your values and likes and dislikes, because that is not making a new friend. That is trying to find love. All right, let's move on to we did Halo. We did Halo. I'm finding Christine now. Hi, Christine. Thanks so for waiting. So, Christine, I did this. I think this is the one. So, I'd rather be ghost hunting with Apple Luna. I'm going to change the width a different color to purple. What do you think of the shirt, Christine? Is that the one, or do I need to keep working on it? There's another one I could do that's similar. I've got to put the Trinity's up the top. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. All right, Christine. Drew inquiring to rent when doing tarot. It says not able to pay. Is that correct? Not giving tour. All right, remember, Christine, as much as I love you coming in and supporting me, it is important that you don't base all your decisions on a tarot reader or pendulum reading, okay? Check your real facts with real people. Hang on, I've set up different. You can see my messy house now. I can't turn the computer around without knocking everything bloody over. Hang on, I'm going to move this oil or I'll be up to shit. All right, where am I? No. I can't get it to move over. Am I going the wrong way? No, that'll do. I found my favourite pendulum. Okay. Not on the bloody screen. So Drew's inquiring to rent. Is Drew able to pay for a rental with Christine? Pendulum says yes. Will money be tight, though? No. Is he a drug dealer? Maybe a little bit. Because I don't know, the only person who doesn't have money tight is a drug dealer. Sorry, Christine. Look, I think he'll be able to pay, but I don't know where his money comes from. It might be a bit dodgy, is what I'm picking up. Alright, I'm going to go off camera. I've been up since 2 a.m. working, so I haven't really got ready. And then I realised it was time to start lives, and I was like, oh shit, I've got to set up. I did the Jesus shirt. I'll show you that tomorrow. I'm still making that up. It's so cool. It says something like, when your awakening gets weird, and then it says something like, what does it say? It says something like, if Jesus asks you to marry him, say no. Why would you want to be an imperfect person with the most perfect man in history? And history, H-I, is crossed out with M-Y. So it says mystery instead of history. Ah, you get deadlock traffic. Okay, let's get you a couple of cards to finish you up on this situation. Now you're asking about Drew and asking about the rent. Tension, red flags, stop, do not cross. Going within, considering your options, making your decisions, and this is a clear warning. You're getting a clear warning from tarot. Make sure you do the checks like I already told you how to, like checking the numbers that they leave you by going on the internet and getting the numbers, not using the numbers that they supply to you. If they say, I've got a job with Grass Company and Bob Jones is my boss, and that's where I get my reference from, then I would ring up Grass off the internet and ask to speak to Bob Jones to speak about his employee. That's how I would do my checks. Because people are fucking liars. This person might be a creative person, an idealist, and they might not take care of your property in the way that you want. Like they might be an artist and they might spray paint everywhere, or they might be a mechanic and they might have oil everywhere, or they might do something as a hobby that's detrimental to the house or unit. This person is a non-conventionalist and they will not conform, so they might not be good at paying bills on time, but I feel like they will pay. Yeah, don't marry Jesus no matter what. You'll end the world. That's right. It says you'll end the world and you'll end up in heaven with the most perfect man in the world, but you're imperfect. Fail. Thank you, Christine. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. All right, let me just see what's going on now. I'm so sorry, guys. We are a little bit behind. The energy is just doing that today. So why does Helga keep putting up her comment? I'm going to ignore her until she comments and also waits her turn. Okay. Oh, sorry, she's just commenting there. Oh, you're just commenting. Sweetie, you're okay. It took me a long time to accept and see it. I tried myself many times, then I understood my worth. Yeah, you are so amazing. Each of you are so special. You just have to realize it. Okay. Leave the sugar with the cookies, Amber. And Panday says, are we using the sex position deck? No, not really, because there are sexual content warnings that are at present on this channel, and I will get this channel removed if I use the sex position deck or the sex tarot deck. So I cannot use it. Helga, we'll go through it when you get to your turn. Okay? Don't stress about it. It's when you come in and like this video. I'm getting you to like and comment everywhere. You love the chair? Yeah, I love the chair too. I just got a new desk as well. And I'm getting my cloud soon. I'm super excited. I'm getting a color changing cloud. Yeah, thanks, Nox, for letting me know. She's just interacting. I just saw a long comment and I don't usually read them. I let you deal with them so I don't get any envy. All right, I feel like we're caught up again. What we're going to do is let me have a quick short break. We're going to call up Panday and High Priestess to get ready while we're taking the break. And I've got to just send a message to get the Etsy person in because their reading is being delayed by my lives. So I want to offer them a live reading. So just give me a couple of minutes. What are we going to play? What have we got? Something hopeful. Do we need patience? I think we'll listen to Bob the dog. Not Bob the dog. Sammy the pup. Oh no, that's not Sammy. Sparkle's the horse then. Sparkle's the horse.
Hey there, human. Look at you, so down in the dumps. Got that furrowed brow, hearing those emotional humps. It's Apple Luna, bringer of truth, here to lend an ear. Got dog messages coming, whisper soft and clear. Oh, if only I had a horn. Imagine being a unicorn, truly one of a kind and special. Well, guess what? My name is Sparkles, and I'm here to sprinkle some wisdom and encouragement to help you see the magic in those around you. Get ready because I sense a powerful energy coming through, a divine masculine energy represented by the Emperor. This is someone who is all action, ready to get things done and bring stability and security into your life. They're a born leader, and if you're feeling lost or unsure, this is your call to pay attention. Now, if you've been a bit untruthful with yourself or others, or perhaps sticking around in a situation for the wrong reasons, it's time for a shift. If you're flying solo, it's your moment to go out and have a blast. And for those in a relationship, spice things up with some social gatherings with your partner. If you're dating, focus on building that friendship. So, let's embrace the excitement of socializing in good times. Collaborations, parties, and laughter are what you need right now. Alright, I'm off to munch on some hay. Catch you later, my magical friends. Sparkles out. Yeah, dog talk. Dog speak coming through so strong. Gonna lift you up right where you belong. Channeled wisdom straight from my doggy heart. Gonna help you make a brand new bright.
And that was Pet Speak. Thanks for that, guys. I messaged her so she can come in, knock. Her name's Nancy from Etsy, okay? Alright. I'm role-playing boyfriend to say hell no, Jesus not marrying you when he comes to say I want to marry you. His name isn't Jesus, is it? That'd be funny. You could have a shirt made, don't marry Jesus. What does his like about you as the appearance deck? Oh, Punday. Don't be so focused on your physical appearance, because honestly, you'll hit about 40 and your looks, they just go fucking downhill from there. It's all downhill from about, I don't know, maybe 36 or 7 is where you'll peak. And then after that, it's fucking downhill, and you tend to look in the mirror less and less as you get older and your skin gets older and your face starts sliding off your skull. You get fat, like you just get these fat lumps, and then there's the blackheads. Make sure you clear your blackheads, but not the ones on your T region, because they can actually cause an infection in your brain. If you squeeze a pimple in your T section, it can be pushed the pus inside your body and it can affect your brain. So be careful about squeezing pimples. Did you guys know that? Thanks, Christine. All right. Do you have a beauty mark or any spot? Any freckles? You might find them cute. They don't have to be on your face. They could be on your arm or your leg. Think you've got a cute freckle or spot. And if you don't, you can always turn your pimples into beauty spots by putting a little bit of eyeliner on them. That's what I used to do. He likes your hair. He especially likes the colour of it. He thinks your hair is fun. He thinks you're nicely dressed. And that really makes him attracted to you, the way you dress. Second kid, you can pay for a full reading. Just get my details off Knock. He likes your skin. Whether it's light or dark, he does like your skin. And this person likes when you wear a little bit of makeup. He thinks makeup is attractive. He likes your hair. He likes that you're a woman and not a man. And that you've got that feminine yin energy, that you're slow and passive, whereas he's active and fast. So you're a good match there. He likes your body. He thinks you're average. You're not a supermodel, but you're not an obese lard or something like that. You know what I mean? You're not huge. I don't mean to say it in a rude way. Second kid, the kid was asking about a full reading Knock. So they might want to pay, because you don't get full readings if you don't pay. And hair. He likes your hair. I know that says redhead, but it's about the hair. All right, that's your reading. Oh, Punday, thank you. Let's go down the queue. High Priestess, how you doing? Oh, Divine Empathic Tarot. I'll make sure I send you a donation too to pass that energy on. I love paying it forward and I love passing on energy. So if that was you, because I did get a PayPal. Yeah, oh, thank you so much, Divine. I'll send you $5 when I get paid next week. All right. Romance fairies for me and man on your mind for the month of June, July, and August. Okay. You're right, Divine Universe. Thanks, High Priestess. I've got you. So in June, you're going to take guided steps. So there is a plan for this connection, and you're trying to move it forward too fast. You're also trying to find out what's going to happen before it happens. And you've just got to be patient. There are guided steps towards this love, and you need to take each step. You can't skip any. So it's going to take longer than you think. July says that your dreams might be starting to come true, but you need to have faith that the rainbow will come smiling through. And I feel like in August, there is going to be burning desire. I feel like you are going to have strong desires towards this person. And I feel like they are going to be making contact with you, but you're going to be, because, okay, High Priestess, you have to give them 10%, not 80 or 90 like you are. Because you're like going, oh, they're going to give me back 80 or 90%, and they're not. You're going to give 10% and they're going to give 10%. Then you're going to give 20%. You're not going to go, ah, how you doing? Here's 90%. And they're going to go, wow, that was unexpected. This energy is off. So I feel like this imbalance here. I feel like, yeah, do you get what I'm saying? I feel like you need to take a cold shower and cool down those burning desires that you have. Because they are going to burn a hole in this love. Thank you, High Priestess. Try to focus on other things. Distract yourself. Get a hobby or something. It doesn't have to be about love or a certain person. Try not to be so focused on other people. Try to be focused on yourselves. We're going through the awakening, so it's something we have to do by ourselves. It's not about finding a partner to do it with. It's about doing this by yourself and then getting a partner as a reward. Oh, you're so sweet, Divine. Divine Universe. We've got two Divines. Sorry, we'll call Divine Universe, and the other Divine, because I've always called her Divine. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. You can have your reading whenever you want. Let me just check what's going on. I think I'm up to the next person, so Dance in Glory and Manifest Abundance. Now, guys, did you like? Because I don't think I've seen this many likes. I'm just going to go and check right now. Because if you haven't liked, I'm literally going to go through and kick you out if you're asking for a reading. Right now. So you better all have commented. Because I feel like there's more readings here than there are likes and comments. We had Amber baby. Thank you, darling. Apple's dad said, we got High Priestess, Manifest Abundance. Do we have Dance and Glory? Yes, we do. Okay, thank you, guys. Just checking, because the other day I didn't check and no one commented. It was a bit annoying, actually. All right, High Priestess, you're done. Sorry, I'm just going down the queue. Hi, Alham, welcome in. Did you comment? Hey, Dancing Glory, thanks. Apollina Confessions. Don't forget the pink heart confessions are where I base these cards off of. I use them for inspiration. So if you want a slightly different read with a similar feel, you can try the pink hearts, Dancing Glory. Thank you, Manifest. I did see your comment in that. I appreciate you. I want to commit to you, but there is something that's stopping them. They keep telling themselves they can't do it, even though they can. They do think you are wifey husband material, and they wonder if they're good enough because they always feel foolish when they take action around you. Thank you, Dancing Glory. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Manifest Abundance is next. Thank you, darling. What are feelings for D on the crush cards? Oh, let me pull them out. I've got to work on my tarot area today. It's such a mess. I can't find anything. I can't wait to send you guys pictures when I've got it all set up with my cloud. Oh, Helga, you're a little bit early, darling. Can you just wait until you're called? I know it's a long wait. Manifest Abundance. What are the feelings of D for you? At the moment, you have friend vibes, so you might need to flirt with this person and let them know that you have interest in them romantically, because they only see you as a friend at the moment. And they have thought about you in a romantic way because they feel like they could easily fall in love with you. But at the moment, there's your friend vibes. You might want to try subliminal flirting, which is where you do normal everyday things, but you make sexual sounds. So you might pick something off the floor and you go, oh, my back. But you got to practice by yourself so you get good at it. Otherwise, you sound like an idiot. Thank you, Manifest Abundance. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily reading. What can't you wait to see, Amber? What did I say I was going to do? I made a fucking special poster for you, Amber. I'm going to send it. I'm going to post it on the wall with you tag you to it. Because you commented about the flamingo thing, and I thought, fuck, it's in the song that Apple's dad says, so I better make some flamingo ones. So the flamingo ones aren't truly from my dad, but I thought they were genuinely good ones. Because I'm going to run out of things that my dad says soon. Desi girl, party girl, did you comment? Let me just see you. Desi girl, thank you. Party girl, I can't see you. What did you comment on, party girl? Let's check the angel numbers. Party girl, you look at you. I did those angel numbers a certain way so they look like a clock, because that's how we're getting most of the numbers, clocks. Thanks, party girl. Crush cards, sure. You seem familiar. Do I know you from someplace? This person, when they're around you, they're like, maybe I knew them in a past life. Something about you. They check out your social media, or they look you up on social media to see if you have accounts, to see if they can look at your pictures and get information about you. And this person is a hopeless romantic, but you might need to come towards them because they might be waiting for that to happen. Thank you. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Thanks for commenting, Wolfie Baby. I saw your comment come in. All right, we're going to move on to Thick Lady and Sakshi. Thick Lady and Sakshi, would you please get ready? So guys, don't forget, I am going to be making shirts. I got some really good ones coming out. This is the first one I'm doing. I'd rather be ghost hunting with Apple Luna, because when I first went through the awakening, I swear to God, I thought there were ghosts everywhere, and it was actually the magical beings. You can see one of my videos on the channel page that I posted that I took when I was doing the ghost hunting. Thank you, Desi Girl. Thanks. You have a very different question today. We have this guy who has been going on a date with make out with his son. What would he be focused on? Wouldn't he be focused on your lips? Like, I would hope that he's not thinking about your breasts or your ass, because that means he only wants sex. Honestly. If he's focused on your face and your eyes, it means you might have a soul connection. Do you get what I mean? So I'm just putting that out there that don't think it's a good thing if he's looking at your breasts or ass. It's not. It means he's going to use you for sex. You want him to be attracted to your eyes, because your eyes are the windows to your soul. I wish you lived in Australia, in Brisbane. I'd take you, Amber. It's fun. I ran around in the awakening for, I don't know, it was weeks, months. And I did all this ghost hunting, and I got all these other people, random people involved, because I was like, I can't believe what I'm seeing. And I had to keep verifying that other people could see what I was seeing, because I thought I was hallucinating. But I wasn't hallucinating. Everyone else saw what I was seeing. That's why I'm so sure of what I'm saying, because I had people telling me that they saw it too. And let me get into this reading. Thanks, Glady. Desi girl, So when he's kissing you, what is he going to be focused on? Well, first of all, he knows that you're a witch. And you are a witch because you're manifesting on him all the time. He actually has no free will, no choices. And I've got to say, when he kisses you or has sex with you, it might actually break the spell and he will leave straight away because you've cast the spell on him. He's not having his own true feelings and emotions in this situation. You are a master manifestor where your love life is concerned, Desi. He will be focused on your eyes, and this is a great thing because, as I said, the eyes are the window to the soul. And it's what you want your person to be focused on when they're kissing you, other than your lips. He will be focused on your skin, how it feels under his hand, and if it's soft or rough or oily. He'll be looking at your teeth as well, because I feel like this person, they don't need you to have perfect teeth, but they have to be nice enough so that you've got teeth. He doesn't necessarily want you to have a tooth gap or anything. But it's not a deal breaker. Yeah, he thinks you're a witch. And you are. And you did cast a spell on him. And this person has no free will, so whatever you want is going to happen. This girl. But remember, the minute you kiss him, the minute you have sex with him, it'll probably break the spell. And it will go back to how it was before you cast the spell, which is him ignoring you or not interacting with you and pulling away. Because it will scare him, the intensity of the feelings, and then all of a sudden he'll go, how the fuck did I get here? When he snaps out of it, he'll be like, I don't know what's going on. Hey, Psychic Medium Rebecca K. Unfortunately, we've closed the queue. I'm running a bit late. I should be finished right now. And we've still got a couple of readings to go. And my teeth are falling out. Never rains when it pours. Sakshi, how are you going? What's coming in your career? Well, what are you manifesting? If you don't like your job, are you applying for other jobs? If you do like your job, are you working diligently and not socializing at work? Because work is a place of business. It's not a place to socialize and make friends. These people that you work with should not go to your house and should not hang out with you at anything but work events. You should not tell them anything about yourself or your partner. You guys are doing work wrong. Just go to work and do your business. Get paid and then come home and do the things you love. Don't think that you're going to find a job that you're going to love. You're not often going to do that. You're currently unemployed. Sakshi, I don't have much time at the moment, but if you need help with your resume, I will help you. You just need to email it to me. And that will help you get a job, because you need to be proactive, Sakshi. You can't just sit there and go, well, what's going to happen in my career? Will I get a job? And you can't just apply for a job and just go, I don't think I'm going to get it. Because whatever you think, you're going to manifest. So you need to go, I want to be here 5 years from now in my career, and to get to here, I need to start taking these steps. One of these steps is I need to find a job in this career thing, and then you start looking for a job there. Then you need to work diligently over a period of time and get promoted within the the job. So you need to make sure when you apply for the job that there is the possibility of promotions. Otherwise, it's a dead-end job. Do you see how I'm going with this? This is how you plan. This is how you manifest as well. So now we've got a job. We want to be getting promotions and an increase of our money, and we want to be getting more responsibilities as well so that we can learn different things and be more diverse. And then we're going to upskill, or we're going to change jobs so that we're doing different tasks and learning different things. This is how it's going to go. That's how you plan. Do that. And that's how you manifest. When you apply for jobs, you need to go, that's my job. I've already got it. Because then the universe will give it to you. If you act like there's potential energy around you, it will gather. We're in a program. You've got to manipulate it. I'm trying to teach you guys how to manipulate the program. Trying to teach you guys a lot of things, actually. Love affair. Beware. Love affairs at work rarely end well. Don't lose your mind. And I feel like if you get involved with someone in a work environment, there is going to be a situation where you're going to break up and you're going to have to leave. So don't get involved with people at work. As I said, that is not a social place. That is not where you find your friends. That is your work companions. They aren't even friends. They're companions. They are there a lot of the time, but they don't have a lot of input into your world. And you care about what they say, but you don't have to do what they say. Thank you, Thick Lady. I see it. You've got many choices, and you just need to direct your will. Opportunities are around you, especially when you're in a dilemma, and all roads lead to Rome. So it doesn't matter what choices you make. You've got a soul plan, and this soul plan is going to play out whether you try to fuck it up or not. And by fucking it up, I just mean making poor micro decisions which take you to different outcomes. They will only just take you on detours which take you longer to get to where you need to be anyway. And you'll learn valuable lessons along the way which will help you grow. So don't worry about mistakes and problems. Being in the wrong place. You're never in the wrong place. Wolfie baby, you're just a little bit early. I haven't actually called you up. You're number one on the queue though. I'm going to do Thick Lady before you. You changed your question. Thank you for letting me know. I was just about to start reading on this one. Let me put up your new question. What's coming in your work life? Black work related oracle. Okay. Can we just call this the Money Moves oracle deck? It's Money Moves. I'm getting another career deck, so we're going to get another one. And you need to know the name of this one. We can't just call it this, what you're calling it. Money Moves. What's coming in your work life? Well, darling, you need to make some investments. You can't expect rewards to be returned if you don't invest anything. So this might be investing your money into yourself and education, or money into equipment to be able to do the job you need to do. It might be investing in your wardrobe so that you look the part. Because honestly, you need to look the part as well, because people are so fucking materialistic. They care about how you look, which is why I stay off camera. because I get bullied if I go on camera sometimes because say my teeth fall out or something. I had someone bully me because I didn't have teeth in one day, and I was doing readings, but I'd forgotten them, and there's nothing I could do, and I just thought, I'm brave enough, I'll do the readings without the teeth, and I was on camera, and they bullied me. People are so materialistic about how you look. Don't worry about what everyone looks like. It's bullshit and it fades. And I've got to say, the prettier you are, the more poison you are. So just if you're really pretty, yeah, I said it. Investments. You have to make investments to have positive results that will bring prosperity, but you need to invest wisely. Like, for example, I wouldn't give someone $500 to invest in their business. I would keep $500 and invest it in equipment and my own business. You got to be careful where you invest your money. You might be going to make some wrong decisions based on financials, and I want you to understand money is energy. So if you invest it and pay it forward, it will come back to you tenfold. And you got to not have any reckless behavior, especially if something is get rich quick, or you think it's going to be a fast earner. It's not going to work for you, okay? We got celebration. You need to kick off your party activities and have a great time. You need to plan for a joyful future. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you are in exactly the right place at exactly the right time, doing exactly the right thing to learn the lesson or take the blessing that is yours. And you don't need to be anywhere else. You don't need to know where you're going. You only need to take one step at a time. And if you listen to how I planned out for the last person, their future, that's what you need to do too. That's what all of you need to do. Where do you want to be 5 years from now? What goals do you need to achieve to get there? Like, do you need to go and do a certain job, or do you need to learn a certain thing? Start working on these things so that you can get it. If you want to go on a holiday in 5 years' time, I want you to put $20 away a week. And in 5 years, you can go on that holiday because you just fucking paid for it. Be proactive. Don't sit and wish and hope and dream. My dad says wish and hope and dream in one hand and shit in the other one. See which one fills up first. He said if you just wish and hope and dream, you will have a handful of nothing at the end. Wishes and hopes and dreams. But if you take action, you'll have a handful of shit. All right, Whoopi Baby, you're up next. Sakshi, because that's what your reading said. Let me get one more card for Sakshi. That's the energy that your reading was giving, Sakshi. I didn't really have anything more to say, to be honest. Today, I might have something more tomorrow. Let me have a quick look at Sakshis and give them one more card. I'm very sorry about that, Sakshi, but that's honestly, sometimes you get more cards and sometimes you get less. It's just what the energy says. I can't find Sakshi's comment. You're unemployed. And you want to know what's coming in your career. Okay, we'll just get you Intuit Tarot. What's coming in Sakshi's career? I've already forgotten your reading, so I don't know if it's going to resonate. We got the Ten of Swords. It says you need to change the outcome. You need to be the master of your own destiny. And like I said, do your plan. There's not more I can say to you, Sakshi. Where are you going to be 5 years from now? Wherever the hell you put yourself from the micro decisions that you make now. If you just get a job to pay the bills, then that's all you've got. If you make a plan and set a future and start working on a goal, then you've got a career. Do you know what I mean? What do you want, a job or a career? Make a plan. That's all I've got for you, Sakshi. Honestly, I could have ended the reading without the extra card, just saying the same thing again. Wolfie Baby, Mystic Love, Intuit Tarot. Love situations. Always the last deck. Oh, okay, sorry. That is a new one. I don't understand what you're saying. You're confusing me, Wolfie Baby. This is the last comment that you made. I didn't highlight the old one, so why would you bother confusing me? Because you picked the Intuit. God, it's only the Intuit. Confusing the hell out of me, Wolfie Baby. You're confusing enough with your multiple decks of cards that are obscure that I have to dig through my deep drawers to find. You already challenged me, darling. I give you an extra card because it came out. Like I said with Alham, sometimes extra cards come out, sometimes they don't. Don't be sorry, Whoopi Baby. I enjoy your readings because I get to do something different. It's not just a regular love read, where I'm using the same fucking romance fairies cards every time. There are no good love decks that I've found. I'm not happy. Romance and a love deck is probably the best one I've got. Romance fairies is after that, and then romance angels is after that. Alright, so let's start. Sakshi, about over 150 decks. This card is about reconciliation and rebuilding, so I feel like if there's any sort of difficulties in your relationship with, is it CSK, that you will rebuild and have a reconciliation with them. You can expect a call. You might be hearing from them soon. The Intuit Tarot says that it's going to take a year or more for this connection to happen. That you need to tie up some loose ends from your past and you validate your feelings before you move forward or have deepening of feelings. So do you know what it means to have your feelings validated? The person says, I like you back too. If they don't say they like you, don't fall in love with them. You have to know that someone likes you before you fall in love, and there is an order to things. So first you like someone, then you like them a lot, then you're attracted to them, then you start to fall in love, then you're in love, then you're madly in love, then you're bored with them. Maybe not bored with them, but maybe. We only used to live to 40 and now we live to like 100, so it's like double the time in prison. The girl with the snake. You might be charming someone or trying to get their attention by being charming, or you might be being used by them. They might be using you for something. But this is about you enabling them to step over your boundaries. If you don't like what they're doing, what they're saying, how they're acting, you need to speak up. And if you've got an opinion, you need to give that. Even if it differs from their opinion and you know you're going to have a fight over it, better to have that sort of passion in your relationship than walk around saying, yes, sir, no, sir, 3 bags full, sir. What do I want to do? What do you want to do? Those people are insipid and wishy-washy. I used to be one of them, so I'm allowed to say that. I used to always say, I don't know what I want to do. What do you want to do? And then I always used to do what the person wanted to do, and I always used to feel like, this is shit. I wish I'd have done something different. Always. So then I just started doing whatever the fuck I wanted. They say, do you want to go and do something? No, fuck no. I'm doing shit by myself. I'm good. I don't need anyone. Thanks, Wolfie Baby. That was your reading for today. Thank you for always challenging me and being a shining light in my tarot room. I love your energy. Elham, are you around? Amber White, you can get ready. And Helga, you're first on the queue if you just wait for a second. Sorry, Shikara, we've closed off the queue. I'm running late today. Thanks, Wolfie Baby. And thanks, Divine Universe. What's in love for you? And thank you. Well, when are you going to do the self-love? Look, I predict for everyone in the room, failed love until you do the self-love portion of the awakening. Until you feel like a complete person. If you feel like someone is going to complete you, it means you're broken. Okay? I complete myself, and I did this through the awakening process because before I was a broken person. You need to be a whole person looking for another whole person to make a couple and a team, not a half a person looking for a half a person to make a broken person. One broken person, not two. What's in love? The problem is you've got a thirst for knowledge. You want to know all the ins and outs before they happen, and you don't like surprises, I'm assuming, because you keep on coming to the tarot and getting your answers about what's coming and what you've got to do next, for example. This says you're very quick-witted and very curious, and that curiosity will serve you well, but you have to use it in a productive way. Like, you need to be a little bit more guarded as well with your emotions and feelings when you're dealing with the opposite sex. And you need to communicate in a different way because I don't feel like you're being heard. Thank you, Shikara. Add my one card channel. Can you put up my one card channel so that they can add that? I'm going live again soon. All right. Let's move on. You're going to meet someone who you're going to think is really confident, but they're not. they're a reckless show-off. They're a daredevil, and they're going to be volatile. This thing that excites you and draws you to them is also going to be a devastating part of your relationship with them. So if you get those really high highs and really low lows, maybe this isn't the person for you. Your person should be quite even, where you have some highs and lows, but they're not really high and really low. This person also holds a grudge. So if you do anything wrong, they're going to keep throwing it in your face. If you notice that behavior, walk away. They're jealous and they're hyperactive, so they never get jobs finished. They say they're going to do plenty of stuff. Honestly, it's about your choices. So if you start to notice these warning signs in someone, turn around and walk away and look for the next person to come in and see if they've got the qualities that you do want. These are just the warning signs you've got to look for. We have the Lovers card, so I do feel like there is a union coming for you and someone with a connection with you. It might be a soul family member, it could be a twin flame, or it could be someone who's just in alignment with you from another lifetime. This says that romance is on the cards, but you're going to need to make some mature adult decisions and some hard choices about what you want. There might even be two people coming towards you. And like I said, just have a look for those warning signs, darling. If you notice them in one person, pick the other person. It's all about assessing the risk. Thank you, Divine Universe. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily reading. We've got Amber White up next. Hi, Amber baby. One of my favourite people to read because you get spiritual awakening reads. What are we feeling today? Well, I just downloaded all the manuals that I could find again. So we might pull out you're pretty far advanced in the awakening. And on the crazy scale, I think you're up around 8. 7 or 8, Amber. Mine I would rate as 11. My awakening experience, crazy-wise. Yours is around 7 or 8, which is still pretty high from what I've heard. I love you too, Amber. I love the energy you put into the room, the time that you put into the commenting on my posts and things, not only on YouTube, on both my channels, but on Instagram as well. It's super appreciated, like you're giving a donation. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. And this card literally says right there on the card, you need to do the sovereignty puzzle. You need to start doing the sovereignty puzzle. The sovereignty puzzle teaches you to not be materialistic. It teaches you don't own any of this shit. And that the only thing that is important is what you can take with you. It makes you shed your possessions and declutter and get clarity in your life. It's also one of the hardest things I've ever studied and the most fucking confusing thing I've ever looked at in my life. And I've got to say, I can't prove this sovereignty puzzle is not true. And that's the issue I'm having. Because if this sovereignty puzzle is true, then this world isn't. Because I can tell that, say, the Vatican have taken over. They've made you all die by taking the majority rule over and programming you with televisions and telling you about heaven and earth, heaven and hell, and that's where you go when you die. So you're like, yeah, okay, well, now I die. And they've also made the sovereignty puzzle unsolvable, and that also comes from the Vatican. And if you can't solve the sovereignty puzzle, figuratively, you're not supposed to be able to solve the awakening and wake up. But I worked out loopholes and ways to get around it. So we're cheating. We're all cheating. I'm making us cheat. So I'm going to read out this one. I'm going to pull out 2 Intuit Tarots. You need to release the self-limiting beliefs that you've got. You can do anything. If you believe that you've got a time machine and you're doing shit on the astral plane, you will find proof that you are. I promise you. Because whatever you think is happening. It is real. It might not be real to other people, or they might not see it in the same way that you see it because of your experiences and what you're literally seeing. And because you've been going through the awakening in a period over years, right? So you've gone, oh, this happened, and then like 6 months later this happened, and then like 8 months later this happened, and then like a year later this happened. And you can put all those events together and go, well, this is the case then. This is a fact because of this evidence, right? Whereas people that haven't been through the awakening, they can't understand it, because when you go through the awakening, when you go really far into it, there's a point where you reach where everything all of a sudden just makes sense. And it only makes sense if you do all, like, the sovereignty puzzle, if you do the self-love puzzle, if you do the starseed puzzle, to know why you're here. And the starseed puzzle, basically you just find out that you're here to raise the vibration. And if you get tarot readings, you'll find out that your purpose in life is to bring joy. So raise the vibration. How do you raise the vibration? You bring joy to others, and raising the vibration brings more joy, and it changes the frequency of this program. Don't worry. Okay, so number 1, Amber, you are speaking a lot faster than the people that are not woke. Your ideas are coming to you faster. You're not as lethargic in your brain, so you can think of the answers quicker as well. Whereas people that are asleep, they're literally asleep. Their brain is on going Z. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And they can't understand the concepts of what we understand because of our experiences and what we've been through. They just haven't been through it, and they just haven't seen it to believe it themselves. And if they don't believe in it, they'll never see it either. Judgment. It's time to do your judgment. You need to sit down, Amber baby. You need to think about all the shitty times you let yourself be hurt. What you could have done to fix it, you need to let go of. And you need to accept that you just made mistakes because you were learning. You need to then think about all the people that hurt you. And I want you to think of every shitty thing that they've done to you and go, no, maybe they needed that when they stole that. Maybe they're just too stupid to know any better, and I can't expect more from them, and I've put them in a situation to fail. Do you know what I mean? And you need to do your judgment, because when I did my awakening, the angel said we are in Essie, ESSE. And I asked Satan what it meant, because it's a really old word that doesn't exist anymore. And they said it means judgment. We're in judgment. So you're not going to die and go to judgment and then go to heaven like they told you. What's happening is you were a child and you got put into this program so it could help you age in an eternal body without damaging it, fucking it up, or I don't know, maiming it. It's teaching you to care for your body and be independent, make good decisions, and basically not be an asshole to other people. And when you graduate, you wake up in your eternal body. This is all a game. It's a total game. It's like that game Sim City or something where you run around and beat up the hookers with baseball bats and drag them out of cars in like a video game. It's exactly like that. We're getting points. Okay. I'm positive. I'm so positive of this, Amber, because I literally started waking up. I literally saw people waiting for me to open my eyes, and I started to open my eyes, and I thought, no, this is wrong. I'm connected to everyone. I have to go back and get everyone. It's how I know I'm the bringer of truth as well. I can't not come and get you guys and try. I know I'm going to fail with a lot of you, but I'm going to try. Let me just get this starseed. I'm just finding iBooks. I will give extra time to awakening reads because they are the most important ones. I will give less time to love reads because they are less important. No, I know they're important to you, but in the scheme of things, it's important to do the awakening and then find love rather than the other way around, my darlings. Empathic starseed. Empathic starseeds are here to shift the world through their physical presence alone. They don't need to do anything beyond being there. And that's you, Amber. I can feel that about you already. Thanks to the energetic change their physical presence causes. Due to their highly sensitive nature, empathic starseeds can struggle with being on Earth in a physical body. Many are prone to addiction and depression or tend to mistake other people's feelings or moods for their own. Natural introverts, they tend to prefer spending time alone or in small groups. Crowds can be overwhelming for them. If this card appears, consider lightening the load energetically. Don't put yourself under such pressure to go out into the world. Be gentle with yourself. Allow extra time to care to recover energetically. If you're feeling pressured to keep up a certain pace, instead put on the brakes and treat yourself like a precious baby. Do whatever you can to take the pressure of the world off your plate. Switch off to switch back on. That means switching off your phone for a couple of hours and maybe watching a movie. In today's world, it's normal to feel that we should be doing more, but perhaps being present in our life is enough. This could be a phase you're going through, or simply how you're being called to live your life. If your work involves giving to others, right now you're being called to keep something for yourself. You don't need to transmute it all. It's okay to look after your own growth and healing before you should offer it to the world. Indeed, it's necessary if you want to continue to do so sustainably. So take good care of yourself, eat good food often, sleep well whenever you can, try to get a fast in and drink filtered water. No TV, Amber, at all. They program with that thing and it's on the same frequency as the magical beings. It literally cancels them out. So if you watch TV, you literally can't see magical beings or God. Or God, guys, because he's a magical being. In my terms, I don't know how else to rate him. I don't want to rate him as God because I met more than one. All right, thank you, Amber. Will the job process I interviewed for lead to starting the position? Why aren't you manifesting this, Alham? You should already think this position is yours. Why are you going, will the job lead to a starting position? You can't even ask the question. Because when you ask the question of me or the universe, it's the same thing. I feel like you're more focused not on the start position, but where it will lead afterwards. We've got moving up. The career is on the rise. New offers and opportunities, and maybe even a salary increase are on the cards for you. But honestly, I don't want you to go, I'm going to quit this job and get this job over here because it makes more money. I want you to do a job because it brings you passion and you like doing it. Don't worry about the money. You'll get the money if you're doing something you love because you'll be passionate about it. You might just have to work for a little bit and learn the craft so that you can be at the top of the game to get the big money. So have patience. It's going to take time. Elham, because of this behavior that you've got, like I said, where you might quit one job to start another job because it has more salary or pay, or you feel like it's got better benefits. And I feel like it could be a wrong decision. I feel like if you're trying to upskill, it's not going to work. What you need to do is plan. So say this job is fishing. Say it's a fishing job. So what do you want to get out of your fishing job? Do you want to learn to drive the boat at the end of the day or be the captain? Or do you just want to stay a deckhand? Because that's going to depend on what you do. If you want to be a captain, you're going to have to learn about navigation. You're going to have to learn about mapping. You're going to have to learn safety and get a boat license. If you're in a first mate, you're only going to have to learn the skills of fishing and safety on the boat. You don't have to be a manager of people or anything, so you don't have to learn those skills. You can just say yes sir, no sir, 3 bags wool sir. Do you understand what I'm saying? So start planning and work out where you want to be. Otherwise you're going to make a wrong decision based on money. And invest in yourself. Investments will have a positive result that will bring prosperity. Yeah, I will. I'm just reading what came out of them. Because number one, you didn't ask that question in your question. You've asked, would the job process lead to a starting position? And I think it definitely will. But be optimistic about what it is. If it's not what you thought it was, just go with it. I feel like this will be about learning as you go. And you want to know when? This is a second question. You're not supposed to ask for extra cards. You should have asked for it in your first question, darling. What are you getting? Okay. Look, patience is required. You're not going to get an exact down to the second answer. Because honestly, it still depends on your micro decisions. If you stop thinking about it, if you stop trying to wonder when it will happen when you least expect it. It will happen quicker. When you release your resistance and stop manifesting on it, it will happen straight away. But you have to stop thinking about it. You have to stop looking at the clock, because every second is going to last for an eternity. Honestly, they use time as a manipulation here. You've been manipulated by time and money. And sex. Time, money, and sex. And none of it even exists in heaven, if we're talking that heaven exists. That's how you've been manipulated. And you can't step away from any of it. But I literally had to quit my job and be unemployed to understand it. So I understand why you as a worker don't understand it, Alvin. Thank you. Helga, are you still here, darling? It took me a while to get to you. Knock, can you get ready as well? Sorry, Yanda. Did I do Amber? Yeah, I did Amber. No, you're the best, Alvin. We'll give you a couple of extra cards, Helga, if you're still here. And knock you two for being an awesome moderator. What time is it? The next live is going to be pushed back and it's going to be short. So Helga, I just need you to type the words I understand, which mean you comprehend me and you know that I am giving advice. You're the one that makes the decision. It's a legalese term, which means we are in a contract together. So please type the words I understand. You also need to hit the like button for this video and just let me know you've done it. You don't need to tell me the number, it's fine. I just need to know that you've hit it. You're also supposed to have commented on my posts. Have you done that yet? I'm not going to check today, and if you haven't, I would just ask that you go and comment after the reading on one of these posts. Not this post, but the post that's on these posts, the links that are here. Thank you, Knock. I'm going to go on with Knock while Helga gets ready because I can't afford the time. Knock. Yeah, sure. Let's go dig into the back of the drawer. So, we got into that right into the back of the drawer. Cards that I never pull out. I don't know why people don't like these cards. Maybe you'll tell me, Knock. We're going to do the red heart cards first. They went off on these for a while and then they went really off them. I cannot make a decision. We might crack open the Lover's Message Oracle. I love these. These are really positive ones. Thanks, Helga. I'll be with you in a second. I will be there by your side when you're ready. Knock. Do the missions in the right order, darling. You should be getting spiritual awakening reads, finding what you need to do with the spiritual awakening, and it will move you forward in your love life. Okay? If you take the focus off your love life, it will move forward. If you keep focused on it, it's going to stay dead still. And we're going to use the Messages of Love Oracle deck. These are cute too. we got the overwhelmed card. The stress from this person's life is draining them at the moment, and they might not be in a place where they can be the right partner that they need to be for their person. They need to do some work on themselves and free themselves from the stress of being overwhelmed by saying no a little bit more. All right. I've got a million card decks out in front of me now. They're everywhere. All right, Knock, I need an hour. But we're going to just open the queue for 15 minutes. I'm only going to take 10 readings in the next session. 10 readings. Because I've got an Etsy sale that I've got to complete. And I need a break. I've got an appointment too. All right. Thank you, Helga. We'll get you next. Thanks for understanding. The actual correct way to reply to me is I comprehend. You should never say I understand because I'm taking your rights away. Part of the sovereignty puzzle. Jo, we're closed up. Sorry, mate. I would want to know if I will meet a lovely partner this summer. Well, I can definitely see you're open to it. So there is great possibility there, and I can feel the potential energy there. But I feel like you have a lack of faith. You don't believe that you are loved. You don't believe that you are lovable. And that's how you find love, because whatever you think, you're projecting it. Everyone is mirroring you. If you think you're not good enough, if you feel unloved, then people won't love you. If you feel unlovable, then people won't want to love you. Whatever you think happens. You need to perfect a balance. So it can't be one person being the leader and one person being the follower. It's a bit of both, where you both get to lead and you both get to follow at different times. And it's got to be more like teamwork rather than the man being in charge of where he's driving the bus. Because I think men are like buses. There's another one coming along in a second. You just got to try not to jump on the wrong bus because sometimes it's a long detour back. You need to have more purpose in your life. And that purpose is about feeling joy. When you manifest joy, you will attract joy into your life. This will attract happiness and love also. And you just got to find that balance between work, rest, love, and play. You need to lay your burdens down. It is not your fault. These things happen to you for a reason, either to teach you something, to show you something, or to help you learn something that you could not learn any other way. You might have been doing things that were not for your best good, that the angels were blocking you on, and you failed to listen. So they've taken these things from you to help you to readjust your life and move in the right direction. I feel like the angels are like sheepdogs and we are like sheep, and they are herding us going, oh, don't go over there, it's sharp over there. Don't go over here, this one's boring. And then trying to make us head towards the fun, happy things that bring us joy, because they're trying to make it help us raise the vibration. I feel like they're herding us like a dog. But some people are just ignoring the dog and walking off in the wrong direction. going, I want this. I need this. And I've got to say, Helga, you need 3 things: food, shelter, and water. That's what you need. Whatever you need to survive is what you need, and everything else is a want. Everything else is a material thing. Everything else doesn't matter. You need to get your priorities straight and know what you want for the next part of your life. And you can't just focus on love. Like, you can focus on investing in yourself and loving yourself and nurturing yourself so that you can learn to look after your eternal body when you leave this program. And this is about delegating responsibility and not saying yes to everything, especially those things you don't really want to do or that seem a struggle or draining. Prioritize, my darling. I don't know where I'm feeling another card from. Oh, it's calling me. It's calling me. I hear it. Hang on. Spirit message. So I'm feeling a particular spirit message for you. I know you want to know if you'll meet a partner. You need to work on yourself first. If you don't work on yourself, you might jump on the wrong bus because you might not recognize the right bus. Does any of that make sense? I feel like I'm saying it really cryptically. I don't know. It's just the way it came out. Learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy and fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. All right. Well, that is our session for today. I've got to get going. We're going to have a shorter session, so make sure you get in early to get your name on the queue. I will be closing it off very early and cutting the show in half because we are running at this stage an hour late. But I was 20 minutes late to this show, so that was my fault. I do apologise. We'll get just quickly play a quick video to see us out. What is Trinity Tarot Live about? Helga, you're new, so you don't really know what Trinity Tarot Live is about, and you got a bit of an awakening read, so we'll play this video for you.
Hey there, cosmic traveler, feeling lost and blue. Apple Luna's here with a reading just for you. 3 free cards are calling, destiny's the game. Even if you had one, it's all the same. Step right up, don't be shy. The studio's bright, maybe you'll get star faith in the mystic light. PayPal's ready for when the truth is served and no worries are gone. But listen up,
Alright. I was just putting my cards. I'm still going. And that's what Trinity Tarot Live is about. Alright guys, we're going to hand back the energy. So I call my energy back to me, cleansed and recharged. And I give your energy back to you, also cleansed and recharged. I release any energy that no longer serves us back into the earth. Just before we go, Helga says, no, you're right. I've been working on myself for 8 years. It takes so long. Honestly, from the time we're born, we're doing this awakening. We're supposed to do it and complete it before we're 21 and then leave this thing. But we're stuck in here. Someone's manipulating it so that we can't pass some of the levels to get out. But I've found some loopholes and we're cheating. Don't forget to send your review, especially if I resonated or you felt like you got something for the reading, like confidence or clarity. And I use them for my Etsy's. Alright, that's it guys. We'll see you later. We're going to start the next show up in an hour, so it's going to be an hour late today. Light and love.
Alright, listen up, you see. Apple Luna signing off for you and me. Readings are closed, the cards are laid to rest. But don't you worry, put your mind at ease, yeah. Subscribe to both the channels now. Free tarot reads, gonna show you how. 1 card wonders, 3 card mysteries reveal the secrets that you see, soon to be unsealed. But always read the disclaimer before you start to glean the coded cosmic truth behind the fortune screen. Feeling impatient, wanna jump the queue. Donations the key, just for me and you. Or join the membership with glee and unlock exclusive secrets instantly. No lies, no fibs, no made-up fairy tales. Just honest insight breaking through the veils. She's intuitive, a spiritual guiding light, awakening you to banish endless night. And the great deception, lift the heavy load. A gift from God straight from the cosmic road. She's even in the Bible, a modern scripture star, here to help you shine no matter where you are. Subscribe to both the channels now. Free tarot reads, gonna show you how. 1 card wonders, 3 card mysteries revealed, the secrets that you seek, soon to be unsealed. But always read the disclaimer before you start to glean the coded coded cosmic truth behind the forge.